welcome. You're watching Wealth Creators on Money9. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is a show where we talk about multi-bagger stocks. And this is where your search for these stocks ends right here, because helping me understand which are these stocks that are in momentum, have given robust returns to investors, and do have the potential to give such returns even in future. To help me understand all of this is joining in my colleague Harsh Chauhan from Bombay. Good morning, and Harsha, thank you very much for joining in. What is the stock that you have for us today? We have been talking about a whole lot of stocks from various sectors. Which is the sector that you picked out today?
Thanks, Sakshi. The stock on my radar today is India's second largest sugar manufacturer. The company is Balrampur Chini. Now, this company is a fully integrated sugar mill and has a cane crushing capacity of 76,500 tons per day. That means it can crush around 76,500 sugar canes per day. And apart from that, the company also produces ethanol or distills it and has a capacity of 520 kiloliters per day from its four manufacturing units. And the molasses which is left out from crushing sugar and everything, the company uses to produce cogeneration power capacity, which it is allowed to sell and has a power generation capacity of around 169 megawatts. So these are the key revenue streams that the company has just by crushing sugar and delivering phenomenal returns to shareholders.
Absolutely. Sugar sector is in a very sweet spot currently. We have been seeing that the news flows around it, the stocks that have been rising high, and of course, Balrampur Chini has been at the forefront of this as well. Before we discuss what kind of returns this stock has given to its investors, let me ask all the viewers who are watching us on YouTube to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also hit that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we put our new videos. Also, stay connected with us on all our social media platforms so that reports like this, news coverage like this on markets and on personal finance, you can get to know from Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and also our website, money9.com. So, Harsha, Balrampur Chini, great pick there. Help us understand what kind of returns has it given to the investors.
So just by adding sugar into food, this company has given phenomenal returns to its shareholder. Like if we take the 2018 share price, it was quoting at around 72 rupees and has now galloped to 352 rupees, which means it has delivered a return of around 387%. In simple words, 1 lakh rupee invested in this stock in June 2018 has now turned into 4,86,999. So that's the kind of return this company has delivered. And when we look at the outperformance compared to the Sensex, there is a vast margin that this company has outperformed with the Sensex. In this graph, if you see, the blue line is the performance of Balrampur Chini, whereas the red line is the performance of Sensex. The Balrampur Chini has almost risen 5 times, whereas Sensex has gone up only 1.5 times since 2018 to 2021. Like today. So that's the kind of outperformance we have seen this company has delivered over the past 3 years.
Absolutely, a robust performance out there, outperforming the benchmark index. While we talk about how the Sensex has traded and it has given huge returns to investors over the last 2 or 3 odd years, especially the last 1 year, you can clearly see the line when compared to Balrampur Chini's graph is absolutely flat. It's looking absolutely flat, even if it has delivered over one time kind of returns. But you see the alpha being generated by Balrampur Chini Mills, and that is absolutely astonishing right here. And when we talk about how multi-bagger stocks are made, this is clear example of that, because 1 lakh rupee, if you had invested in Balrampur Chini, just like how Harsh pointed out 3 years back, just in June 2018, and we are sitting in the June of 2021, you would have actually made a corpus of about almost close to 5 lakh rupees, and that's huge. And this is the kind of stock that we pick out for you on Wealth Creators. Congratulations to you, Harsh, for picking out this stock and for researching about whole about it as well. Now help us understand what has really helped Balrampur Chini generate this kind of alpha and this kind of a return to its investors. What are the factors behind it?
Sakshi, if you look at the entire sugar sector, it has gone under a structural shift and moved away from the cyclicality of sugar prices, as well as the government has deregulated sugar sector to a certain extent. So that has been very beneficial for
Yeah.
companies like Balrampur Chini. Apart from that, to reduce the import burden of crude oil, government has allowed blending of ethanol into petrol and diesel. Currently, it is somewhere around 8%, and going forward, the government aims to reach 20% ethanol blending in petrol and diesel by 2025. So this particular move of ethanol blending has favored well to Balrampur Chini because it is the largest ethanol manufacturer in India, and as far as sugar mills are concerned. And if we look at the distillery division alone, its revenue has grown at a CAGR of 36% over the last 3 years, whereas its EBITDA from the distillery division has grown at a faster pace of around 46%. Now, that apart, the overall revenues have also gone up for the company from around 4,343 crores in FY18 to 4,818 crores in FY21. But the operating profit jump, if you see, it has gone up almost from 451 crores to 713 crores. The pace in the operating profit is much faster, and this is
Hmm.
also led by the working capital cycle. The company has managed to reduce its working capital cycle from 173 days to 146 days, all thanks to higher sale of ethanol and blending in the petrol and diesel products. That apart, the ethanol share has also helped the company to reduce its debt by 500 crores to 1295 crores or 1300 crores approximately just in the last 2 years, which is where the maximum spike was seen from around 3% to 5% that India has witnessed of ethanol blending. So this all has favored Balrampur Chini to give this phenomenal returns to its shareholders.
एब्सोल्युटली। तो देखा जाए तो ना ही केवल रेवेन्यू प्रॉफिट्स में भी बढ़त हुई है, डेट को कम किया है कंपनी ने। जो फैक्टर्स एक्सटर्नल है, जैसे कि सरकार की तरफ से एथनॉल ब्लेंडिंग मैंडेट जो 20% तक का है उसे एडवांस कर दिया है 5 साल तक, और FY25 तक या 2025 तक इसको एडवांस कर दिया गया है। तो ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है जिसकी वजह से शुगर स्पेस पूरे में ही काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग बूम देखने को मिल रहा है। और बलरामपुर चीनी में भी आप देख सकते हैं इसका सीधा सीधा इम्पैक्ट स्टॉक प्राइस में भी देखने को मिल रहा है। लेकिन अगर आपने अभी तक की ये रैली स्टॉक मार्केट्स में अगर शुगर स्पेस में मिस आउट कर दी है, मान लीजिए कि पिछले 3 साल में आपने शुगर स्टॉक्स में इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया है और अब आप करना चाहते हैं, तो क्या करना चाहिए आपको, ये भी समझ लेते हैं। सो हर्ष, टेल अस, फॉर दोस इन्वेस्टर्स लुकिंग टू टैप द अपॉर्चुनिटी नाउ, इज इट द राइट टाइम? हैज द रैली डन एंड डस्टेड? Is all the factor of ethanol blending already priced in or not? How should investors really understand the whole picture right now as far as the sugar space is concerned, and Balrampur Chini as well?
So, like the ethanol blending story is still alive because to meet the 20% target, there is a lot of new capacity that needs to be added. And Balrampur Chini has already announced the capacity addition of 320 kiloliters of ethanol over the next 2 years. And for this, the company has earmarked a capex of around 400 crores. And out of which 220 crores would be financed through debt at an interest subvention scheme. So, which means it would get the 200 crores somewhere around 5% or 4% due to the interest subvention. Apart from that, many brokerage houses are very bullish on the stock. Like for example, Sher Khan has given a price target of 425 rupees for this stock in the near term, which is giving a upside of 21%. Now, why Sher Khan is bullish on this stock is primarily because it is the key beneficiary of reducing cyclicality in the sugar sector from the sugar prices. Now, the revenues from ethanol are going to be the main pricing point or the rating for this particular stock. Apart from that, the company is strategizing that it will try to maximize value creation from every cane that it crushed. So until now, because of ethanol blending being less, the value from every sugar cane crushed was less. But now, because of the blending increasing to 20%, the company will be able to better value unlock the cane crush. And apart from that, the company is on a track of leaning its balance sheet, as mentioned before, that they have reduced the debt by 500 crores, and they are also planning to further reduce it by similar amount, despite taking new debt on the capacity expansion that is planned. So this is why
Sure.
Sher Khan is very bullish on the stock. That apart, even Irana Capital is bullish on the stock, and they have set a price target of 396 rupees, giving an upside of 12%. Now, Ilara believes that Balrampur Chini is well placed to capitalize on the drought that Brazil is facing, because of which
Hmm.
the sugar production in Brazil is less, and the company will be benefiting from exports of sugar, and the sugar prices in international markets are going to be robust. And when you look at the domestic prices and international prices are much higher compared to domestic prices. So there also company's margin is going to increase by a huge margin. Apart from that, the expansion plan that the company has already announced is auguring well with the increase in ethanol blending by the government. So all these factors put in, this company is going to be there on every investor's eye and giving good returns over the next couple of months or quarters.
Okay, so the rally is not yet stopping right in because there are a whole lot of factors that will support the prices even going forward from here. Brokerage houses are pegging targets upwards of almost 400 and 420 as well. So keep an eye out on this space and on Balrampur Chini in case you're looking for opportunities right here. But do speak to your financial advisor before taking a pick on any of the stocks that are spoken about on our platform on money9.com as well. Thank you very much, Harsh, for bringing this excellent research in front of us. Congratulations to you for picking out yet another robust stock and multi-bagger stock for all our viewers to really take note of as well. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Wealth Creators for you. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you can get notified about the new videos that we post on our YouTube channel. Stay connected with us on our social media platforms too, on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to get updated with the latest news and information on markets and on personal finance. And stay logged on to money9.com too, our website where all the amalgamation of articles and news videos are put together for you to consume. Thank you very much for watching.